open and I'm here. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what is going on. We jumped into this trade, entire screen. That's the entire screen. There we go. We're right here. Okay, so you can see where we are, guys. You can see the screen. We jumped in. I want to close this trade because it's a counter trade. The market is going to go. Okay, so there we are. We are live. You can see me. This is where we are right now. So we started at 15.5875. And we are trading. You can see we are still right here. We're going to close this very, very soon. We let that run for the first 5 minutes. We're going to close this counter trade here. Let's look at the charts. Yeah, you can see there was a big drop. Okay, so this is going down for now. Okay, there we go. It's going down. Let's look at the 5 minutes. Nope, let's put 5 minutes there. It's a 1 minute scalper, but we look at the 5 minute time frame. We wait for the breakout. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of resistance. That's a 5 minute. Okay, so let's see where we are right now. Yeah. I'm just going to bring this here. Stop loss. This one, we didn't even put the stop loss. The stop loss is the same, 34.89. We are now at break even. We moved it a little bit. Can be wicked out. We don't really care. We're going to see what happens after this one. It's a big bar. 5 minute. The 5 minute is coming to a close. Almost coming to a close. These are 1 minuters. Oh man, they're throwing this big arrow here. See a big rejection. Okay, I'm seeing a green. Seeing green, seeing green. Oh, I think we're out. Not yet. It's a 1 minute scalper, so we're just waiting to see what happens. I think we can take that. We're gonna let it see. Gonna move this here. After such a powerful move down, what's going to happen is it's trying to move up. Okay, so we're gonna let's see. 5 minutes is done. The first 5 minutes is done. Let's see if there'll be a follow-up. Last 5 minutes. That's the first 5 minutes. Let's see if there'll be a follow-up. It's picked that liquidity. The market is bullish. We took a counter trade, 1 minute scalper, guys. And before we continue, let's put a disclaimer. What I'm showing you guys is very risky, okay? So go into this with money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, don't risk this, okay? You can see, if you look at the charts, it's a very bullish move earlier. You can see, you can see all going up, and then of course, now it's pointing down. So the first 5 minutes has closed. It's this one here. It's a big bar. this big bar here. And that's the first 5 minutes. So we're going to mark that for our interest. That is our area of interest. That's where we're going to be basing our scalps from. So we wait for the breakout, retest, yada, yada, yada. You guys remember the story, right? But you can see the market started from above the 200, okay? If you go to the higher time frames, they are very, very bullish. I'm trying to see what liquidity these guys are coming for. You can see there was this here. They already grabbed that. This is what they probably grabbed here. Big rejection from the bottom. If you go to the 1 minuters, oh, okay, now we are back into the range. Okay, so we're still, here is our take profits, guys. You can see our take profits are down here. Take profit is down here. So we're just going to let it run. We're going to move our stop loss to this, just above that. They don't want us to move that stop loss. There's a stop loss they don't want us to move. Big rejection here at the bottom. I think now it's going to flip to the upside. If it does, it's going to take us out. So that's okay. We are already at break even. We have our stop losses at break even. Okay, let's go, baby. One of these, I'm going to move down. Yeah, it doesn't want me to move that. And that's for which one? The 20. The one for the 20. They have refused for me to move the one for the 20 at all. Okay, so we are moving our stop loss. At some point, what falls like this is going to start coming up. That's why we move the stop loss, so it can just take us out if it needs to. But let's see how much we can milk that, guys, okay? Because it does still show a strong momentum to the downside. So we're just going to let this move run for the one of these. Now it's throwing a very big wick at the bottom. Let's see how strong that is. This candle will close in the next 4 minutes. Wow, yeah, so now it's going to take us out. Boom, out. That has run. We just closed our positions. Let's see where we are. I think we are just at this. We could have done better. 1838, that's where we are. We close it because we're seeing this big rejection here. However, that could still be a continuation to the downside, but we closed our positions. So that was at 1838.45. So we started at 1558.75, and now it's 1838.45. So that's a gain of, let me just do the maths for you guys, minus 15,558.75. All right, so that's 279.70. Okay, so that's in how many minutes? 12 minutes, okay, from a small account, okay? So having looked at that, and we can see now it's coming back very, very strongly. It could just be a minor pullback. It could be just a minor pullback for further continuation to the downside. We can look at what's going on here. So this was the 5-minute open range. This one here, whatever we marked. So we had a breakdown to the downside. We're going to wait for a pullback, retest, and then if there's a continuation to the downside, we're going to enter this again. Okay, guys? So basically, you wait for the first 5-minute candle to print. We did not wait because we followed our free flow color change strategy. If you guys don't know what that is as soon as the market opens, the bar was a red bar going down. So we let it run for a few minutes. We jumped in and we followed it all the way down to this point. But now you can see here there's a massive rejection to go to the upside. And so that's why we were, we moved our stop losses. We just get out. With the free flow color change, we get out. As soon as the color changes or we see like it's pulling back, you take your profit, whatever it is, and you lick your wounds. You go away. Okay, so that's exactly what we did. So we licked our wounds. And this time, the wounds were not so bad. They were a little sweeter. Okay, they're not bleeding. Okay, they're a little sweeter. Okay, it's about 279. From $1,500 account, 279 is a big risk. Okay, so now here, one thing we can see also is that we do have the 50. The white colored moving average is the 50 EMA. Okay, so a lot of institutional traders follow the 50 and the 200. These are highly regarded moving averages. The red one is the 200. The white one is the 50. So we are literally breaking above the 50. You can see we've gone above the 50. We can wait for it to come back and retest the 50, and we can jump in. Now, this is the 1-minute time frame. If we go to the 5-minute, you guys can see what is happening. Again, we had that. This is the 5-minute open candle here. This is the bar, the 5-minute, the first one. And then we have this coming in, retesting in here. Okay. You can see that. So I can see it's coming in here. It's going above. It broke below the 200, and now it's coming back. It's closing above. It's approaching the 50. The 50 is facing down. The 20, the blue one is the 20 SMA, simple moving average. We just use the moving averages, simple. However, the 50, I use the EMA, the exponential one. As you can see, we are now just touching the 20. It goes back to the 50. It might reject on the 50. That can give you a signal to enter again for the break, okay? So you can continuously scalp this as it comes up. So right now you see it's broken above the 50. So we can wait for a pullback onto the 50, okay? So you can see it is zooming past, because the market is very bullish. If you look at the higher time frames, they're still okay. So now we are coming back for the retest on the 50 is what we can wait for. See, like, let me show you an example. You see here, If you go back here historically, you can see when the market, how the market reacts when it breaks above the 50. Sometimes it consolidates on the 50, it comes down, and then it breaks above the 50 again. When it's kind of like a retest, a pullback towards the 50, and then when it breaks above the 50, you could enter a trade there, and it can give you a nice 1 to 2 with a very small risk to reward ratio. I mean, with a very small risk, because your risk would be just your stop loss is going to be below the candle that breaks above the 50 during the retest. So in a case like this, you can see this is not stopping. This is just non-stop. It is going and it is going up. Okay. So we can wait for a breakout on the upper side. This was probably a liquidity hunt. All this big drop to the bottom was a liquidity hunt. And we did milk that, and we got out just in time before we were swept away by this. Okay. You guys saw why I closed the trades, because some of you are like, why are you closing them? I closed them because we were taking a sell trade in a bullish environment. Okay. So we were counter trading. So you don't want to hang in there for too long, because you're going to be swept by the moving train. The moving train is going to the upside. Okay. The freight train is up, up, and up, bullish momentum. Okay. So if you do a counter trade, you're at risk of being smashed by the train. But in our case, what did we do? We decided to just hang in there long enough to get out just in time. Maybe when we saw the light at the tunnel, we decided, you know what, there is a moving train, let's get out. So we got out right away. Okay, so now we're going to wait for the pullback. We can wait for the pullback to the 50, if there would be any. If none, because this looks very powerful move to the upside. Okay, so some of our members who are still trading the FCC they're in this trade. Okay, as soon as it broke above this, they entered the opposite trade, and they're going to ride this as long as until there's a color change. So right now there's no color change. They are smiling all the way to the bank, guys. I can tell you that. Okay, I can see on this screen here what the chart is lit with emojis. They rode this down, got out just at the color change, and then now they're in again. We didn't do that. We didn't jump in right away. So we're too late now, but you can see how big this move is. They're riding it all the way to Valhalla, to the other side of the range. Okay, you can see we are still waiting for a pullback to the 50. Hopefully it will come. When that comes within the range, we can enter a trade in the long position. Okay, so hopefully the pullback comes, because we believe whatever goes up so fast tends to fall fast enough also. But sometimes, no, it looks like the sellers are motivated. I think they're coming up for this. Liquidity is up here, and we're going to get our breakout to the up section here, and we can, there is our breakout. Just make sure the rectangle is right there. Yep, that's the breakout we are looking for. Okay, that was a big bar. Whew. That 5-minute bar, I mean, the opening bar was huge, huge, huge. The 5-minute bar was huge, guys. You can see it's this one here. It was big red bar. That's what we call big bar. When we mean big, that's big. That is big. That can make you some money, or that can lose you a lot of money. It can blow your account if you're on the wrong side of it. Okay, this bar is massive, guys. This bar is massive. Let me show you. It's this bar. This was the opening bar, the 5-minute. Okay, so in a case like this, where we have the 5-minute time frame, we can go to the 15-minute, and you guys can see what's going on. Okay, so the 15-minute opening bar was this one, guys. This was the opening bar. The 15-minute opening bar was this one. Okay, I can put a rectangle on top of it. It's this one right there, all the way to the bottom there, and move it like that. Okay, so No. That's not it. It's this one. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think it's okay now. Okay, so that's okay. So that's the 15 minutes. So if we go to the 5 minutes, you can see 15 minutes. So we have these 5 minutes now, almost coming out for a break. They're coming up almost for a break at the top there. You can see it's still shooting to the top. Okay, I'm going to sit my desk now. I've been standing for the last, since the market opened for the last 30 minutes. I hope you guys can see me. I'm going to sit down right there. Sit, stand, sit, stand. So normally we trade there. We have broken to the upside. Okay, so we're going to wait for a reversal if it ever comes. We're going to wait for a retest break. This is a breakout. So we're going to wait for that to come. Whoa, look at that massive statement. Look at that bar. Wow. All right, so let's see if it will come crashing down. You guys can see the bullish momentum in this. Okay, so we wait for a retest, opposite bars to print. While we wait, we can bite an apple. Those of you who have been joining us live, trading live with us, you know, we bite apples all the time. Okay, so we got a retest there. Okay, so hopefully it sticks right there. Let's see what's going to happen. Wow, we got another ferocious pullback. Very violent pullback. If we look at that's the 1 minuters. If you look at the 5 minutes, okay, it's still coming up there. The 1 minuters have. So we had a breakout, pullback, and now we're getting, we had a breakout, a retest. So now we are waiting for this. If it goes to the upside, we enter. Sometimes it is going to fall all the way to the midsection here, where we have the 50 EMA. If they retest the 50, again, we're going to wait for the next candle to go up, because the 50 can act like a support for this falling knife here. This knife is falling, so we can wait for it to. So our members have already gotten out, guys. So if you're still in, those who are doing the free flow color change following this, they're out now, okay? And they are already trading this opposite trade here. So we're waiting to see if this is going to fall all the way to the 50, back to the 50. If the 50 is going to act like a support for it. If it does and it starts going up again, we can still get into that trade at a much smaller risk. Like we're going to keep our positions small. So guys, let's put a nice disclaimer. Whatever I'm showing you guys is not professional advice or investment advice. This is very risky stuff. Trading the markets, whether you're trading Nasdaq, it doesn't matter what you're trading, Forex, stocks. We have members in the Smart Wolf Club. You guys are watching this video courtesy to the Smart Wolf Club membership. So this account that I'm actually showing you guys is for one of our students. Is learning how to trade. So he has given us access to this account. And that's why we are sharing this live with you guys, okay? For this sake of privacy, he's not showing his face, but I'm sure at some point he is going to show his face. I would like him to show his face so you guys can see, can associate this account. if you guys have been watching our live for long, this account has gone through the bad, the ugly, and everything that goes with it. Because it's a training account, we've been pushing it to the ringer, taking crazy lot sizes, crazy stop losses, letting it run, moving the stop losses, all the bad things that you're not supposed to do. So we have done them here so you guys can learn by just seeing it. And we're using a live account, even though it's a small amount. Okay, so that is the idea for you to guys can learn. Okay, so here you can see, guys, we are breaking out. We are coming to that break. So we're going to enter a trade here at the small, because right now you see it went all the way down here. If it breaks above that, so we're going to go into this. We're going to do a buy. Okay, now that could be a trick to lure us in, and that's probably what happened. You can see it was a trick to lure us in. So we're going to put our stop loss right there. This is where our stop loss is going to be, 34.81. Because somebody is already shouting, where's the stop loss? The stop loss is coming, guys. That's where our stop loss is, just really close. And then where's our take profit? We're going to go for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so there we go, or 3 bars up. Okay, we're going to let it run for 3 bars up. So this is where we entered, long position. Very easy to figure that out. Our stop loss is right there. That's where our stop loss is. If you're targeting, oh, guys, let's go back. Something with this thing, anytime I draw something nowadays, if they get so stuck. Okay, so here is our stop loss. Okay. All right, our take profit is going to be a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So we're going to target a 1 to 2, guys. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're still going. Where are you? Where are you? 1 to 2. There we go. Exacto. 3609. Okay, so we're going to put here 3609. And we let it run. Oh, it's coming right back for us. Yep, we're just going to let that run. Oh, man. It's tough. It's really tough. It's a tough fight out there. Because as soon as we entered, look at that. Okay, I'm thinking it's just a minor pullback. You know, the market moves that way. Yeah, it goes up. You see this move here? Woo! You know, as soon as we got out here, some of our members who are trading the free flow color change with us, they took the opposite trade. Look at where they are. They're still in the trade, some of them. But some of them got out here. When the color changes, they get out. And then they have continued to go in. So they are right now in the trade. Some of them are trying to get out now because of these weird doji candles. This could signify a change of direction. And then lately, Nasdaq has been cleaning up those of us who are trading breakouts. It does that. It fakes it out, breaks out, and then it comes right back and takes our stop losses. But let's see what happens in this case. Hopefully, right now we may be experiencing just a consolidation here, trying to accumulate, and then boom to the upside. Because as you can see, the trend is an upward trend. Nasdaq is in a bullish move. Okay, so we're just in a situation where we feel that strongly that the market will go up. It is very violent. You can see the moves are extremely violent. Let's see what happens here. This candle is going to determine what happens, whether we're going to be red or we're going to be moving up. Our stop loss is Let's see, where's our stop loss? Stop loss is right there. Where's our stop loss? This is our stop loss right there. The numbers don't match. The numbers are not matching. 34.81. And what do we have here? Yeah, 34.81. Good. Okay, so the numbers are matching. And our take profit is 36. So now, oh, we came right back and we went through it. Yeah, that's what Nasdaq has been doing lately. It literally lures all these people who trade the breakouts, retest thing. It lures them into the trades and it comes and hits the stop losses. So it's we've had a bad reputation. So hopefully if this base holds, I know we're gonna go up, because you see, we don't want to print a lower low than this. See this part here? We don't want to be lower than this, but the way it looks, it seems like it's hell-bound to go down here. Guys, let's say a word of prayer. Those are the things that we do every day. Is we put a disclaimer so we can remind you guys that what I'm showing you here is not typical, is not some get-rich-quick scheme. You have to learn these skills. Practice. Okay, you can do this on paper money or demo accounts. If you go to TradingView, they allow you to paper trade. Okay, so if you don't have this platform, go and sign up. The link is in the description, guys. Go ahead and sign up. Use our link. If you subscribe, they give us a token, a small token of thank you for referring you. Okay, so now you can see we have come back out of this. Okay, let's see how far we're going to push this. This was a minor pullback into this level here. This is some area of interest now. So it's going to be trying to come back here and clean up this liquidity. Okay, let's see. We are not going to move our stop loss at the moment. We're just going to let it stay there. Okay, now we can move the stop loss to this level. This is where we're going to move our stop loss. So the stop loss is now narrower. Okay. We're going to let that sink in for a minute. Okay, so we are moving up. Nope, rejected, because the area of interest is here. So it's coming to sweep this. Now it may come back and sweep this. As long as it doesn't post a lower low, then I think we are okay to move up. Okay, a lower low than this. Okay, so this is a higher low, higher low. So this is higher than this. This was the lowest here. So hopefully they are not looking to come back here and collect this liquidity. You know, that's how the market moves. They might be eyeing this liquidity down here, but I'm hopeful that there's more liquidity up at the top. It's more exciting to go further up. There's more liquidity sitting at the top. Okay, so that's how the market markets. The institutions have their sell. The retailers, the institutions are hunting for stop losses from people like you and me. Okay, so they can consolidate their positions and they enter in small bits. You can see. Okay, so this is coming so close. It has come so close. There we go. Take profit, hopefully. Boom, 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 boom. The 1 to 2, the 1 to 2. Are we close? No. It looks like we're trading a totally different 3609. Oh, it took us out. Yeah, this chart looks different from my chart. It took us out. So that means we got into some profitability. But that was way, way too early. Okay, so, I mean, it went up. It's 19, 19, 33. All right, so we went up. It took us out way, way early. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at this US 100 here. Look at the chart, yeah? The bids are what? 3604. And look at the bids here. They are not in sync. Now, TradingView is showing 30, 30, 50, 3554. Okay, that's what TradingView is showing. And these guys are showing something different. How can you explain that? They are not in sync. Hmm. 3590. See, right now, 3600. If you go here, it is 3556. You see, it's totally different. Now it's 100. Why? US 100. Yeah, that's US 100. Hmm. Yeah, so the numbers are totally different. That's the part that beats me. They're out of sync. CFDs, you can see them. Yeah. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's bullish too. Okay, so here, yeah, I can't, yeah, because we got out quickly because the numbers are out of sync. They are not matching. So we got out here halfway through here. So it's trading a different number, 3598, 3600. You see 3598, okay? And here it is 3553. There's a big difference. Whoa, see that? It drops, but it's still going to continue to the upside because the market moves like that. It pulls back, continues, pulls back, continues. That's how it is. Yeah, you can see it pulls back, it continues, pulls back, it continues. It's still a buy, right? Yes. But you guys can see this is where we ended up. We started at 15,1558 at 9:30, and now we are at 119.33. So that's our goal is to push this to, let's see if we can push it to 2K, and then we call it a day to be continued tomorrow. So that's like 360. All right, so that's 360.75 in about, it's 10:12 now, so that's about 9:30 to 10, that's 42 minutes. Okay, so that's worthwhile your time, right? For a small account like this. Okay, so there we go. We can see we are still going to get to our take profit. Let's see if we can look at it. Yet there, it's still shooting up. It's still shooting up. So let's buy this, even though we are late. We bought it. We need to see the tool. There we go. Let's put our stop loss just where it is. Let's use this one here, 3601. And our take profit should be 3650. What is that take profit they have up here? Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost getting to the take profit, right? You can see it's almost going to the take profit. So one of my coaches says, take a photo of this. Screen record this for them, for the next group. Hey guys, okay, so that is done. Okay, I'm just sending them a message here. Somebody's asking what's going on with my chart. It's not matching, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we have a dip, but I think it should continue. Yes, it does look like it's continuing. Okay. Yeah, this is just a pullback. It is normal. You can see the market does pull back. You have at least 3 bars here. So that's 1 bar, 2 bar. If it starts going more than 5 bars, then you know you have a problem. But we have 1, 2, so we can expect another red bar and then continue to the top. But if the bars are huge and to a point where they're engulfing this, then we know we have hit the top and it's time to get out. Ooh, does look like that. So we moved it back. So it got really aggressive. It got extremely aggressive. Let's see if we got to the top of that move, then, you know, it's time to get out. It could be just the opposite. Let's see. Yep, it got really aggressive to the downside. This is the 5-minute. Take profit here is going to be 37.32. So we can see it's right here. This one is very close. Let's modulate it from there. We're going to be looking at that from there. Yeah, it went down really, really hard. Okay, so let's see if it's coming for this liquidity here, or it's coming for the 50. You see, it went up so hard, and now it's come down so big time. We have an engulfer here. We're getting a rejection, minor rejection here. It hasn't cleaned the liquidity yet. Let's see if that's what they're looking for. This liquidity over here, or is just a minor pullback. Okay, let's see, to continue to the top. I think we might have got to the end of that move, because you can see this move started all the way from down here. That was massive. Let's see. Oh, just as you say, it could be just be a pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we had 4 bars. Normally you can see on average there was 1 to 2, 2 to 3 here, and then this had 4 bars. So if we go above this bar, let's see. It's 10:19 now. We usually trade up to 11 o'clock, 9:30 a.m. to 11. So let's see where we are. We have fallen backwards. Let's see where we are now. Let's see how much we've given back. Yep. We've given back that much. We're going to just wait. If this goes above our entry point, we're going to just move this to break even. This is one of those trades that can be risky because it's coming at the end of the move. And there could be a time when liquidity is going to be swept. Okay, so let's see if it pushes all the way up to the top. Let's go back to the 5-minute. Yeah, so we'll see if this can push all the way to the top. It's finding it really difficult now. The market has started doing its craziness, the craziness that we call consolidation, which is a necessary evil, okay? Because it does that, like here, you can see that, and then boom, it does that again, boom, all the way down, okay? So it does that, this moves, and then boom, to the downside or to the opposite side. So like here, you can see boom, 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 and then this massive bar to the bottom. This was the opening candle. So let's see what happens here. We have a lot of rejections here. So we're getting some bearish power coming in. It's like bearish momentum is trying to set in now. The bears, or what we call our sellers, are waking up to this move. So sellers waking up to a move that's going to make them go to the opposite side. Wow, yeah, that's getting really strong. It seems like it was rejected. Nope, they're just regrouping. It's getting really strong to the downside now. Rejected, strong. Strong, rejected, strong. So we're going to have to move this so we can negate that move. Let's look at the 15. Yeah, it's printing a red bar now, the 15. After this massive up move, it's printing this red bar to the bottom. Oh, and it's getting really, really powerful. Yeah, I think the sellers have regrouped. It's getting really, really powerful. Let's say a word of prayer. We need some help. And who do we look up to? The man above. Anytime you're trading, you need some help. It's very lonely to trade. It's very tough with the markets because of the unknowns, the unforeseen, the untold. In the belief for the power mighty, we pray that whoever is going to apply our trainings, whoever is going to follow us with the training may be successful. We pray that our students may be successful. We pray that our traders and our marketers may be successful. We pray that the markets stay calm, stay good to us, and we pray that we all be successful. In the belief for the power mighty, we pray. Amen. Guys, that bar is huge. That's a huge bar. That's a huge bar. That's a bar that is so big, it's going to obliterate the account. If it falls all the way down here, our account will be gone. So what we need to do is manage this trade the best we can, get out as soon as we can. So right now we still have our margin, a little bit of margin. We should get out of that, or we can counter trade this, which is not advisable for beginners. You can see what's going on here. Yep, the Nasdaq has literally dropped. Okay, let's see. It has come back. It has retested the 50. We have to wait and see if it's actually a retest of the 50. Because sometimes the 50 is broken through. Like you can see, they just come and break through the 50 and go all the way down. Okay. So this trade, how could we have managed it? You move your stop loss all the way up, or again, you can take profit here because it didn't go that all the way up there, some weird numbers. So now here, let's see what happens. We're coming back to the opening range. Okay, so let's see. It is going further down. Yes. The 50. Yes, they are going further down, very strong. Let's look at the 50. Yep, it is going down. Okay, it's hit that, rejected. It hit the breaker, the level there, and it rejected it. It hit that level and it rejected it. Let's see if it's still going to come back. It's going to give it another try. And normally the second try obliterates the level. Let's see, it's going to try it again. There was a rejection, but let's see. Okay, it tested it again. Retest. Ooh, now it didn't. There was no answer now. It went right through. Right through it. I knew it. I knew it. It's going to come back. So it retested that. It has retested that level. And wow, it's falling. You know, when you see the bars just falling, it's like everybody's now dumping, taking profit, selling as much as they can. These guys are selling like crazy. That's why you just see the candle just go like whoosh. And you always want to be on the side of that such a candle, on the side, not against. Like we are against it, so it's very frustrating. But if you are on this side, oh man, you'll be smiling. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. liquidity hunts now. These are what they call liquidity hunt. It's a very big bar. It is going that side. Let's see. Okay, so now it is going, it's still going down strong. Let's go this way. Yeah, you guys can see the liquidity hunts. Okay, let's see what the 200 is going to do. If it goes through the 200, we are going to close this. Yeah, you can see it is such a powerful move to the downside. So our gains have been negated really big. We started at 15. So look at now 17, because whatever we gained, we're giving it back here because of these bars. These bars are so powerful. You can see they are not playing. They are not playing. We're going to just take the opposite, and we're going to put our stop loss. We're going to put our stop loss here, 35.88, and we're going to put it right there. And let's see what happens. Our margin has shrunk. That's what we're going to watch for. Okay, there you go. It's coming back. Okay, it's coming back for a retest, rebirth, reborn, retest, whatever it is. So it's 10:30 now. We have 30 minutes to go, guys. Hopefully it's going to leave us with some gain. Right now, if we close, we have gained what, like $50 for the day? Because we started at 15.58. Okay. Yeah, it took that. It did take that. Stop loss. And now it's going to continue to the downside. That's crazy. It's hunting the stop losses. Okay, it's now retesting the 50. Rejected. Let's see if we're gonna go. The 50 is right here. We're looking at the 50 now. So there was this pullback again, breakout to go to the upside. Okay, it's shooting up now from the 50. It didn't really hit the stop loss for this trade. You guys remember this trade? It didn't really hit the stop loss. It came really pulled a lot down here, and then it didn't hit this. So there is that bullish momentum. So we are now at 1684 from 19 something. Now it's trying to pull up really quickly to the top, but we are so far away. We were entered really, really far away. Our stop loss is far away also. Okay, so we entered in that trade. This is how it looks under the 1 minute charts. Boom. There's a minor pullback here, goes up, comes down. So this liquidity is here, there's liquidity at the top there. Okay, now it's pulling back again. This is about the same level. We can move our stop loss here, but I don't want to do that now until we get to that. If we get to our entry point, we can move our stop loss up to this level. And that's probably what they're trying to do, is to trick, to get us in, lure us in. The market lures you in, lures all the retailers in. Okay, you get in, you put all your stop losses, and then they come for them as much as they can. Ooh, that is dropping fast. It's bullish momentum. You can see it's bullish momentum. It's above the 200. It's above the 50. It's above the 20. Even though they are facing, the 20 is pinned down. The 200 is facing up. So we are in a bullish momentum. If we go to the higher time frames, we can see that. Let's see. Okay, here you go. See, that's the bar that came back down, almost took that stop loss, but was pulled back. And now we are in this. So we are still heading that way. Yep, we're still going upside. You can see that trade still going up. This was really close here, but it's still going up that way. Still going up. If you go to the other time frames, like the 15 minutes, you can see it's again was the same pullback into the range, and then boom, going up. If we look at the 1 hour, let's look at the daily. The daily, you can see it is very, very, very bullish. You can see there's actually a massive wick at the bottom indicating that it's going up, and you can see it is strongly up, bullish. These are well spread now, seriously bullish. even though there might be a pullback because they are widespread. You can see sometimes when they're spread like that, you get a minor pullback, and that's probably what causes what we are seeing there. But you can see it's seriously okay. So if you look at the hours, the 4 hours, again, the 4 hours is also bullish, even though they're separated a lot. But you can see they're bullish. Okay, so it's a bullish momentum. So let's go to the 5 minutes, and we can open our charts. So this is how our chart looks right now. 5 minutes. There you go. Still going up, even though there's boom, 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 a lot of push to the downside, but it's still going up. Yeah, Nasdaq can move even 100 points. From here to here, it can move up to 100 points. So, like look at the price. Stop loss is down here. That's why I was saying I need to move my stop loss to about 100 points. So I'm going to move the stop loss at some point. We can move the stop loss to our price was this, so you can put it at 35, 32 right there. So that's where the stop loss is, and I can actually move it a little lower than that, so it's just away from that liquidities. Because this has not been taken care of. This did not take care of. Okay, this was taken care of by this. This was taken care of by this. Okay, this was taken care of by this. So these have not been taken care of, so they might get a pullback. This has not been taken care of, this one here. So we might get some pullbacks all the way down here. Yeah, this can drop all the way here. Okay, yep, that's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to take care of this, all this, by this one here. I think that's what they want to do. Okay. Yeah, so that takes care of all this, and hopefully that's all that it wants to do. That's all that it wants to do, I hope, instead of going all the way down. Because it can smell blood here. Okay, so he wants to take care of these two. Oh my goodness, that's some powerful stuff. Let's see, where is the... Okay, so that's the 20, the 50. Wow, we're getting across here. Across of the 20 and the 50. That could signify a massive pullback, actually. It seems like there's a rejection from the 50. Nope, still gonna make another attempt. Made another attempt, rejected, attempt again. We have about 20 seconds to go. Yep, attempt, rejected, attempt, rejected, and it goes up. But I think it's gonna come back stronger, because you see the bar, that the follow-through bar here was massive. You're only safe if this bar here goes all the way past this red one. But you can see now it's going to come stronger now. Okay. All right. Maybe not. Okay, so now you could enter a trade to the upside. Okay, you can enter a trade to the upside. Stop loss right there. But these numbers are not syncing. My numbers are not syncing with these numbers. Because like right now it says 35.47. Here it's 30. It's like a 50 difference. Yeah, it's like 50 difference. All right, so it took care of all this, just like we explained it. It came and took care of all that. Oh, it's 10:43 a.m., guys. Uh, our equity is at 1,620 and 18. Having started at 15.58, so that's just about how much? $60 up. $60 on a $1,500 account, and we had the potential of getting it to 2,000. We actually we were at 1919. Then we took this trade that went anti us, and yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out why these trading view numbers are not matching the FBS numbers at all. Okay, so when we put our stop loss on trading view, when it comes here, it's so tight. You know, it looks, the numbers are not, they're out of sync by almost 50 points. Yeah, so that's something that I'm going to look into, because you can see like this one says 3,608 at the moment, and this one is 3,560, yeah, 68. So difference of 50 points. So this one is ahead by 50 points. So it's ahead by 50 points. That's a lot, 50 points. Yeah. So that means you have to do the math, subtract, add 50 points. This one is ahead by 50 points. We are waiting for this to break even. Then we're going to move our stop loss, and then we can get out of here by 11 o'clock. We're just hoping in the next 15 minutes would be up here, not down here, because the market is crazy. It could be down here, but we're hoping the next 15 minutes would be somewhere up here in the clear zone. We are very bullish, so you know, you can see all the bars are, the moving averages are actually, this is breaking above all the moving averages, signifying a strong bullish momentum, even though the opening candle was bearish, was a red big bar. I think that was just liquidity hunting. Ooh, look at that. The move to the downside. Sometimes they are violent. Yeah, it's like somebody just big sells their position. Billions of dollars moving. For you to make out such a candle, guys, biting apples, one apple a day, I'm told keeps the doctor away. Wow. Violence. Violence is not allowed. Look at that violence. So my question is, what are they coming for? They're coming back for this? I thought this was an answer to this. This was an answer to, yeah, they're probably coming for this. Okay, let's see. All right. Because I'm like, the market moves purposefully. So what are they coming for here? Because this was a up, this was an answer for this. 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 So in this case, what are they coming for? This? Or they want to come for this? Okay, those stop losses, those there must have been some liquidity here. People entered this bar here. Okay, so this will have to come and answer this. So we may see a lower position here printed by this bar in answer for this. So we might get it coming down here. If you guys understand how these bars are printed, it seems they might be trying to come for this right here. Yep. All right, let's see. Let's see if they want to come for that. This line here. Did it print lower? No, not yet. So I think they're still going to push further. Boom. It will probably go whop one time like it's doing. There's my phone somewhere. Okay, text message. Bam. We just want to see an upside. We were entered so highly. We entered so at the top, which was typical beginner trading. This is where they lure you in at the top. Okay, you get in there and then they move away. So now you're in a deep hole. So that's exactly what happened. They lure you, they push it so hard, you FOMO in at the top, and they move away. So now you're in a deep hole. They're gonna come for you now and take that money. Yeah, they come for your stop loss. So that's exactly what happened. We FOMO'd in here, and now they moved away. They were hunting our stop loss. Okay, and they come for it, and they took our money. And when I say they, I mean the market. Okay, I don't mean an individual. The market. That's what it does, and that's how it's designed. Okay, so you gotta be smarter. You gotta be trading like the big fellows, the people who are the market movers, the people who are making this move. You have to be following them right behind. So if they're entering here, after the pullback, this is where you should enter our trade. This is where we should have entered our trade, not up here. So you see, if we had entered here, where would we be now? We would be positive all the way up here, just like them. So they're about to take their profits, but they're going to take their profit up here, where they first pushed the market all the way up here. So we all entered there. Then they pull back all the way here. Then they enter. This is where they have their positions ready for buy, long trade. So they entered here. Now they're in the money. So when we get up here, you can see here all these consolidations. It's some of them taking their profit and adding onto their position. That's why you have this. Some of them are selling and some are buying. Okay, adding to their position, taking some bit of profit. That's why you get this consolidation taking place here. Okay, so it's buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So now if the buyers supersede the sellers, then we're going to get an upward push to the top. But if the sellers overpower the buyers, then we're going to get a down move. Okay, we're going to get a pullback again. So if they sell big chunks here, we're going to get a pullback to the downside. Okay, and And that's not what we are praying for. We are praying for the buyers to just be strong enough so we can get here, get to our break even, move our stop loss all the way up there and get out of the market. It's 8 minutes to go. I don't know if we're going to do that in 8 minutes, or we may just call this a loser and take our 1,638. That's good. We can take that. I can take that every day. From a small account like this, yes, I can take that every day. Again, guys, we trade live twice a week. So we are meeting today, which is Tuesday. We met at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time up to 11. We're going to trade together live. You guys can see the charts together. You can listen to me talking. And then you can listen to me talking again on Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time for this week. And then next week it changes. Next week you can listen to me talking on Wednesday and Friday. And then the following week it will be Tuesday and Thursday. The following week, Wednesday and Friday. So we alternate so that our members, because our members are in the Smart Wolf Club, we have members who are still doing rat races. We have members who are stay-home moms, professionals. So we realized when we did it every Tuesday and every Thursday, some members could not get some time off to join us. So there was that issue. So that's why we decided, you know what, we alternate every week. So one week we do it Tuesday and Thursday, and then the following week we do Wednesday and Friday. So you get to experience both ends, different days of trading, okay? Yeah, so you can see here exactly what I'm saying. There's a lot of buying and selling. So our prayer is that the buyers stick with it, and hopefully they overpower the sellers so that they can push this further up to where our entry point is. Our entry point, we forward into this one, and that is one lesson you guys need to take from this today, is that you always have to assess like an institutional trader. They're going to make these moves go. Okay, the market is going to rally, and this is going to lure you in. And most of the time, you're going to enter probably at the top or at the end of the run. So you see, this was the literal, typical, exactly what happened. This is like textbook mistake, okay? You're going to enter at the end of the run, and then you experience this pullback. Because once you enter here, what are they going to do? They're going to come down for hunting for your stop loss, right? Your stop loss is going to go somewhere below here, because this is a buy. We entered a buy here when the run was almost coming to an end, right? So what do? They're going to come back and hunt for your stop loss, okay? They're going to hunt it, okay? So once they grab your stop loss, then they start going to the upside, okay? Now, they're going to be taking profits on the way up, okay? So once they enter down here, they're going to be taking profits on the upside. So the best thing would have been to stay calm and wait for the pullback all the way down here, and then enter this trade. And then now we would be riding the trade to the top side again with our take profit maybe up there. And we would be profitable right now. We would not be looking at a dent of what, $31, $20. Okay, and the market has been doing this for a long time. This is a long wait. Okay, you can count how many minutes these are. Each bar here is a minute. You can count the bars: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 44 minutes. For the last 44, 43, 44 minutes, we've been seeing this in the negative. That's stressful, okay? So that's one quick lesson you guys can take from here. Always don't FOMO in, don't jump in when the move has gone that far, okay? You're probably entering at the top or the tail end of the move, and what it's going to do is it's going to have a pullback or a counter trading happening, people selling their positions, taking profits, and then what's going to happen? You're going to be your stop loss is going to be hit, and you're going to be left holding the bag. Okay, so right now you can see it is consolidating, So we're hoping it's consolidating to get some energy to push to the top. So we want to see it pushing to the top there because there's liquidity at the top. Okay, a lot of people entered here, so there's a lot of tech profits at the top. So we want it to go to the top, and then we're going to move our stop loss up there so we can get out of this trade. And it's almost 11. It's 10:57 now. So we want to see what the hour is going to bring, because the hour can bring another reverse trade. So you don't want to be in there. We want to be out of this by 11 o'clock. Or at least move our stop loss closer. We can move our stop loss actually here. I don't want to do that now because it could just weak you, come down, like you see the way it comes down. It comes, weaks you out, and then it continues to the top. So we could also have a chance of actually going to the top. So we want to break even. Let's see, it's printing a negative bar. I call them the negative bar, negative in respective to our trade. Our trade is a long trade going to the top. So when I see a red bar, that means, okay, they're looking black here. Sorry, I'm sure some of you are confused. Okay, these are black and white, but on my trading view, they are red bars. I call them the red bars. And you guys can see we're still in that trade right here. Those who took the trade with me, they're still in the trade, okay? And it is slowly creeping up to the top of your profitability. So if you took this trade with me, raise your hand. You're still in the money, okay? You're still in the money. You can actually take your profit if it comes back here. You could take your profit and close the position. Just bring your take profit down there and boom, you're out with a massive gain to the upside, okay? So this is where now, this is, if it goes above that, you see that white line? If these bars start breaking above that, we're gonna get to that point, okay? We are still very bullish. You can see the bar is big. It's still printing some huge bars to the upside. You guys can see, okay, there you go. It is actually pushing to get to that level. There's liquidity there, so they want to come for that. Okay, so there we go. It actually broke above. Exactly what I said. It's going to break above that and maybe pull back now. Yep, there you go. There's still some pressure to go to the upside. It's pulling back there. It is pulled a lot to the top. Okay, it's pushing, pushing, pushing. We're going to move our stop loss because we don't want to give back our winnings. We're going to move our stop loss there. We're going to let for it to just, if it moves a little bit above, which it doesn't, it's printing a negative bar now. Let's see how big the bar is. Ooh, it's a big bar. The negative bar is huge. All right, let's see. Okay, there you go. Okay, we just want it to go, we'll go away. Just break this. Just go. No negation. It's negated. It has refused to go. It has refused to go, guys. That move has been refused. They are taking their profit now. That's why, yep, they got in here and they're taking their profit here. They pushed it all the way to the top. FOMO in, retailers, we all FOMO'd in here. Then they come back, hunting all the stop losses, and then they get into the trade because their positions were down here. They entered into the trade, and now they're taking profitability. So you're going to see a dip here. But how much profitability they take determines how deep we're going to sink here. Okay, so let's see how far that is going to go. I'm just hoping it doesn't go so far away. So we can close this at, it's 11:02, guys. So 11 o'clock. So you guys can leave. I can report this to you on Friday. If you don't, because I like to respect time. We trade between 9:30 and 11. So if you're only here up to 11, guys, you can leave now. We are not going to take any more trades. We're just managing this trade until Friday. Okay, we'll meet on Friday. So you guys can have a nice day. Those of you who have time, you can hang out with me. I'm not going to close the live for now. We're going to just see how we're managing this trade by moving our stop loss. Basically, when I say managing the trade, is trying to minimize our loss because it's already in the loss books. It's an L, but how bad the L is what we are looking at. Because you can see our equity is still 167. Okay, it's coming down because it's not in the books yet. 1671, 168. Oh man, that's exactly what I don't like, seeing these candles drop like that. Did you see that? Yeah, it's coming down big time, big time. Okay, that's a big bar. Let's see. Okay, it's coming all the way. That bar is big. So you can see it's like textbook, right? It goes up there. It is coming too big for comfort. Okay, let's see what the answer, the response. The response is not good because it should have gone further. Let's see how good is the response from the buyers. The buyers have given that position. Sellers have overtaken this. You can see this was a massive engulfing candle. And now it is going further down. I think we should just give that up. Leave our equity where it is. That bar was big. It came down to clean up all this. And there's no response from the buyers so far. It's 11:04, 11:05. Okay, let's see. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. It's a strong buy. Very strong to the downside. It is selling time. Yeah, we're gonna just let this go. We could have moved it further, but all right, let's see what's gonna happen here. Some buyers said no, but the sellers are very thick and strong. They're strong, like go away. Yep, sellers are strong, powerful sellers. Wow. Yep, I told you they're taking their profit up here. So there's no response to this. Okay, my coach says lose as much as you can. When you lose big. When you win big. Nope, that's not the motto. When you lose small. When you win big. That should be the trend if you want to be profitable. When you lose titty bit. When you win big. So then you're going to go up. All right, so we're just waiting for this to see if we can get closer to our break-even line, and then we can just cement this It's 11:07. I don't want to, I'm not taking any trade. I'm just trying to manage this to minimize the obliteration, to minimize the loss. My student's account. My student is happy with what happened because the account actually grew from 1558 to about 19, and then we gave back because we forward in these trades. You guys were there to witness it, so that's a good lesson for you guys. We forward in like at the top here, and you can see it's giving us a lot of trouble because we are not really breaking above that ceiling. We forward in too late, and you can see the trades are not strong enough to push us up there. So it's given us another chance to go down, to get out, but we are greedy, so we are just waiting for it to push up a little farther. Let's see how far this thing is going to push. I don't think it's going to push any far away. Okay, there we go. Seems like it did. It did push a little bit. Okay, let's see. It's pushing a little bit away. Let's see if it's going to give us a chance to just move our stop loss, because it has now printed a new high. If the candle closes, let's see, where's the candles? Okay, here. So it's still trying to get to that point. Okay, you see where our take profit was? Yep, it's still trying to get there. Okay, now it's okay. There you go. Keep on moving, guys. Our buyers and our sellers. It has really slowed down. The market is literally dragging its feet here now. But you can see what the 50 does. It acts as a nice support, guys. Breakout, you wait for the pullback and you enter the trade, and then you are in the trade for a long time until it breaks again. So same thing, it breaks out, pulls back, you enter the trade, poof, breakout, pulls back, enter the trade. Okay, this is pulling back now. We wait, see what happens. Oh, it's starting to print red bars. Let's see if it's going to clean that. Okay, needs to go above that. Market is very slow at the moment. Yeah, most of the guys have taken their... Oh no, look at that. That's not good. We need a response, immediate response needed here. Look at that bar going down, because that's not good for us. We need an immediate response going to the top side. I'm going to move my stop loss to this bar here. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go, guys. Now, yeah, it's not going anywhere further than that. It's in a range now, and it's gonna range like that for a while. Maybe you can see how many bars this thing is ranging, almost 10 bars. So it's gonna be ranging here for a while. Okay, we wait and see. Ours is to wait and see. Oh no, not when it checks like that. Seems some big fellow has just dumped his position closed his, sold his position. Okay. You're going to see about 10 of these. And now you're seeing all, yeah, so now it's down, down, down. It's going to go down. Okay, it's a down thing. Yeah, it's going to break below this and it's going to shoot all the way down. But at least we have minimized our loss to 150. Yeah, so like, okay. No, man, it's coming for us. Yeah, let's look at this. You can see, yeah, there you go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can we treat that like a minor pullback? Can we treat that like now a continuation to go to the top side? It doesn't have the stamina. It doesn't have the muscle. The green bar doesn't have the muscle. Okay, there we go. Yep. Sometimes it takes two to break above these big bars like that. It takes two of them. Okay, like that. Okay. So we're trying to get to that level. Yep. This trade here, you guys who took the trade with me when after the breakout, the retest, you can see you're still in that trade, guys. Some of you have already taken profits, which is a good thing. When you take profit, is a good thing. Even if it's $1, it's $1 plus on your whatever you started. So for our case, we're gonna move our stop loss now. We don't want to be here, feeling that. There we go. So now if it comes crashing, we have broken even. We don't care. Okay, because that's what it's gonna do. That's what it's been doing all morning, coming down crazy. Okay, let's see if it's gonna push a little further up. If it pushes a little further up, it'll be so nice because I'm gonna move that so fast you won't believe it. No, it didn't. So now it's coming down. So now we're gonna be out of this trade, guys, and I will see you on Friday. Okay, because if it comes down, it's gonna weak us out here and we give up the wins. Because that's what it's doing now. It's not moving up anymore. There's not much momentum. It's hit like, okay, maybe it's doing something. So now it's starting to do this craziness again. This craziness is followed by, okay, maybe not this time. Let's see how big is the bar though. Is it big enough for me to move this stop loss? No, actually if it's big enough, I'll move the stop loss. I don't mind moving the stop loss. No, actually, it's gonna turn bearish. Let's see. Oh, take profit was hit. Guys, take profit was hit. Take profit was hit. For those of you who entered that trade, my Okay, guys, you can see we took a trade here. And boom, 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 boom. Take profit was hit right here after about 1 hour. This was a Nasdaq trade. Okay. That's a Nasdaq trade. You can see take profit was hit, guys. This is trading, very risky. You know, you can lose your money when you're trading. Always go into these trades with money that you can afford to lose. And this is not some get rich quick scheme. You have to learn the strategies. Okay. Nowadays, some people are using AI to trade. Okay. You create your own algo or bots, and you can learn how to use AI. Okay. Don't be scared of AI. Okay. So in a case like this, you got to learn some of the skills. This was a breakout 1 minute scalp test. We waited for the 5 minute, and then we marked the top, took the trades, and there you go. Check the link in the bio if you want to learn about AI, guys. Thank you. All right, so there we go. We have moved above. So now we are just right there. So now we can get out of this trade because we are just up there. If it comes down, it's going to weak us out, and we get out. I'm posting this on the group. Okay, guys, so at least we have protected that position. We have protected the account and gained some more today. So our work is done for the day. We're going to meet here on Thursday, the day after tomorrow, 9:30. Be prepared to take trades. So come in with your Forex platform ready. We trade the Nasdaq. We meet at 9:30, and we're going to be using our scalping methods. I think now it's going to take us out there. Boom, boom, maybe boom. I'm still here, guys. It's probably going to take us out. Okay, so I'm just sending this to the group. Okay, if it pushes further, we're going to move our stop loss further. There's no problem as long as I'm still here, because right now we are protected. But I think it's going to come crashing down very soon. Let's see if that's a big bar. We move our stop loss just below the bar. No, it's not a big bar. It's a very tiny bar at the top. There's not much momentum right now in the market. Let's see if it forms a bigger bar. I'm going to move this. No, it's coming down. Okay, guys, I'm going to continue milking this for a few more minutes. It's 11:21 a.m. So I'll probably milk it until 11:30 when I have to go. But you guys, you are free to leave at 11. We respect your time. We trade between 9:30 and 11. So at 11 o'clock, you guys can jump out always. But if you want to hang out with me and my students, that's okay. You are welcome. This is a free training. We are not charging you any extra for staying. It's just for your own good, because you end up learning exactly what's happening in the market. You're going to see the ugly, the bad, what we are doing, what my students are learning. You benefit from that. Things that you don't do, like today we learned never FOMO in at the top. Okay, you see how much it cost us. It cost us a whole trade. It cost us a big chunk of the wins that we had today. If you guys don't remember, you can go and watch the video. We had gone as far as 1919. We had built the account to almost $2,000. It's a small account. So we're trading with a tiny account for the purposes of training and accountability. We have some of our members and traders who are trading thousands, millions of dollars in their accounts. So we see that in the group, but we are just using this small account. It's a live account. It's real account. So we are using this to break and even and play and do the bad, the good, and the ugly. Okay, so you guys can learn. Because how are you going to learn that if you take a trade at the top, you're going to lose? By us doing it, right? Practically. That's how you're going to learn. I believe in practicals. Practically, you do it practically. You experience it. How do you feel when you lose? You know, that's what my students, we talked about. How do you feel when you lose? You literally take a trade and it goes against you. How do you feel about that? Okay, so that's okay. Now it's coming down powerfully. Maybe this is the time. It's gonna take that boom to the downside. Let's see. It's very interesting. The buyers are still hanging in there. Somebody's really protecting that position. And this somebody is not you and me. It's somebody with big money protecting that position here. They're protecting that position. Or basically what they're trying to do is probably lure in as many stop losses as possible. Because again, there's people who are going to FOMO in here, just like we did here. You remember we entered a buy here. So there's people who are going to enter a buy here when the run has taken place that big. And what's going to happen? You're going to be left holding the bag here while the market rallies down, pulls back. There might be a pullback, just like you see here. You see that? That's very possible. Okay, so that could be another pullback. It could be a strength building exercise, you know, here, consolidation for another move to the upside, which would be nice for us because we are still here. We can move our stop loss up. Okay, so if we get a bar that's big enough, that's breaking above these, we can move our stop loss up. But you can see the bars are not really breaking above this level here. Yeah, this bar here is not. If we get a bar like this, it might come after 10. How many? 10 of them? 5 of them? No, these are, I think we are seeing more. Yeah, there's more. The red bars are this dark here. I'm calling them red. They are black in color, but they are red. This is the green bars, the ones that are white. If I go to my trading view, you'll see. Okay, now I think it is time to get out. Okay, there we go. I think this is, they've made the decision now, and it's going to take us out here. Boom. Somebody's still protecting that position really hard. Yeah, because I'm surprised we're still in this, even having moved our stop loss so close to the bars. Somebody's really protecting this position, but I don't know for how long though. I think this is time now. They're gonna do the, yep, there we go, there we go. No. The needful is to break to the downside. That's what they want to do because there's some liquidity they have to come for down here. They want to come back for this. Okay, now there we go. It took us out. And we can see where we are. Let's see where we concluded at today. Okay, so it's 11:26, just on time. All right, so that's where we are now at 17:16:34. So patience pays. So we started from earlier in the day. We started at 15. At 9:30, we were at 15:58. 75. And then we are now at, so 17, let's do that. 17, 16.34 minus 1558.75. So that's 157. Almost 10%. Yeah, it's exactly 10%. Okay? Man, I'll take 10% every single day. If you can grow your account by 10% every single day, man, that is massive. Okay? So we're gonna end it here. Let's say a word of prayer and then we are out of here. So I am going to go back. I'll remove this. There we go. So guys, thank you for sticking with me for the last about 2 hours, man, from 9:30 to 11:30. That's a big chunk. Now, if you guys are learning how to trade and you want to join our group, the Smart Wolf Club, the link is in the description. If you need mentors, somebody to coach you, some of us, even though we've been online since many, many years, 1998, some of us, we have coaches from all over the world. Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan, he's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years. Some of these guys have been trading for almost 30, 40 years, okay? We have Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years. We have Mr. Scott from London, our London man. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years. We have Miss Josephine, our Sydney lady in Australia. She's been over 15 years in the Smart Wolf Club. We call her our mom from New York, Rosemary, over 20 years doing this stuff, okay? Ahmed from Dubai in the UAE, again, over 8 years. Mr. Singh from Bombay, India, over 20 years, with a huge group, and many, many other coaches. Rodrigo's from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, over 20 years. Jose from Sacramento, California. Anne-Marie from Toronto, Canada. Mary from Vancouver, Canada. We have Princess, she's from Berlin, Germany, over 20 years. We have Marcelina from Madrid, Spain, over 15 years. She's been doing this for a very, very long time. Jorgensen from Denmark. Guys, so, and many, many others. I mean, there are so many. Malemala from Cape Town, South Africa, over 20 years. Moses from Lagos, Nigeria. Peter from Nairobi, Kenya. Many, many years. These guys have been doing this. So we have a lot of coaches and we work together, okay? So if you are looking for some place where you want to learn how to trade, not just trading anything, trading Forex, crypto, stocks, these guys are into, I mean, a lot of our coaches are into many, many things. They are diversified. That's the word, diversification. Making money online, digital marketing. Right now, the in thing is AI, okay? So leveraging the power of AI to either make those smart decisions, smart trading, smart making money online, creating apps, creating tools that you can use to make your life much easier, okay? I know some of you get thousands of emails. You can create your own little agent that reads your emails, classifies them, and gives you summaries, okay? How nice would it be? You just get only the important emails coming to you, only the critical ones, summary of or you can have an agent that organizes your life or your calendar, everything. I know some of you guys are very busy. Some of our students are professionals. They are extremely busy. So they have created these agents that make their life easy. Organize your calendar, make your bookings, your reservations, all that stuff using the power of AI, Claude AI, Cloud Code, all the basic things. You can learn that very, very easily. So like for now, for example, those of you who've been watching me live for some time, there's this app. Have you guys got your VoxFit? If you haven't, please go and get your VoxFit, okay? Get your VoxFit so you guys can be healthy. There's no need of us spending a lot of time here learning how to make money, trading online, and yet you don't know your vitals. You don't record your vitals. You don't know your blood sugars. You don't know. So you can join the pack. Very simple. And this is a voice command. So every day, if you check your blood glucose, those of you, let's say, who have glucose issues, blood sugar issues, diabetes, for example, or suffer from low blood sugars, and you monitor your sugar every day, you just click here and say, my glucose is 100 milligrams. It's going to record that, and it's going to keep a chart, a log for you that you can share with your loved one or with yourself or even your professional advisor or your coach, your healthy coach, your fitness, your doctor, whoever it is. And you can also monitor all this. You can monitor your weight. For those of you who are on weight loss programs, I know this is a big thing. A lot of our members are going through this, okay? Some of them are actually using prescription medications now that are helping with they're called the GLP, right? GLPs, right? Some of you are using that to lower your blood sugars and control your weight. Some of you are exercising vigorously, taking walks. So there you go. This can record your sleep pattern, your oxygen, your body temperature, and you can share that with your health provider. And it also tracks your medications, okay? So if you guys are on prescription medications, and sometimes you wake up and you're like, did I take my dose this morning? I don't even remember. Well, this can organize you for that. It can remind you if you miss your dose. It actually sends you a text message, an alert on your phone, and you can, within 2 hours, you set it accordingly. If you want it to alert you within 30 minutes of your forgetting or 2 hours after you forget, depends on what you want. And it will send you a text message, okay? So you just come in here. If you get a new prescription, you put it in here, the name, the purpose. If it's a blood pressure, you put it there. Like, for example, your lisinopril. And then you can mark it as taken, okay, using your voice. Okay, you just tap the microphone and you just say, I took my lisinopril. I've just taken my lisinopril. I've just taken my Synthroid for your thyroid or for your whatever you take. You know, some of you are taking vitamins. You can log your vitamins too. Okay, you can just say, I just took my iron pill. I took my vitamin B1, B12, whatever you're taking. So you can log all that, and this will keep a track, and you can share that with your loved one. And if you want this to alert your loved one or your caregiver, it can send the text to your caregiver, and it can send weekly, daily logs to whoever is monitoring what you are taking, your blood sugar, if you're testing your blood sugar several times. I know some of you have continuous monitoring devices. So you can have that. You can look at your device and you can record that using your voice. And it's going to have a nice log which you can share with your caregiver or your provider or your whoever is taking care of you, your nurse, your doctor, your dietitian, your nutritionist. All that can be controlled using this app. So guys, we are done for the day. And also, there's one thing also. Here, we have created a trading command now. This text trades automatically. You guys can see these logs. You see like this alert here. These are trades that our community, guys in our community are taking automatically. This is an algo. It's a bot. It trades automatically. I don't have to be watching the chart, okay? When the conditions are met, it enters the trade and exits the trade, closes the trade, and enters the trade automatically. But of course, we are training you how to trade here, but we can also put the same strategies into an algo, an automation, where it actually trades for us automatically, okay? Yeah, so you guys can see this thing is still shooting to the top, okay? So you can see there's still an upward move here going on. Okay, so we are done for the day. It's a very bullish momentum going on here. We are done for the day, and I am going to cut this now. Before we go, let's say a word of prayer. In the belief of Power Mighty, we pray that those who are going to stick around with us for the longest may be successful. We pray that those who apply our strategies, our principles, may also be successful. We pray that the markets are good to us. We pray that the online environment stays good to us and friendly to us so we can continue making money online. We pray that whoever is going to go through the trainings may also become successful. We pray this in the belief of Power Mighty. Amen. Guys, I will see you on Thursday at 9:30 a.m. We're going to have our live scheduled for Thursday, and you can invite your friends, share this, and make sure you subscribe to our channel, like, and share. We need engagement so we can grow this channel, guys. And with that, I'm out of here. See you next time.